And we're live. It's time for class. Today we're going to talk about essential oils made easy because I haven't done this one for a little while. So for all you newbies, this one is the perfect class for you because we're going to talk about all the basics of what essential oils are, how to get them, how to use them, those type of things. We're also going to cover throughout that talk, I'll put some special emphasis on the fact that the kids have all headed back to school this week. So I'll give you some ideas and thoughts around that one as well. So I'm Tia the Oil Lady, Tia Beach, better known as Tia the Oil Lady. I've been an aromatherapist for 25 years and teaching oils is my passion. So tonight my job is to help demystify aromatherapy and make essential oils accessible to you. So we will, I think, flick straight into, it's that direction. I've got to get used to the directions. I've been saying that for a year, go figure. Anyway, we will flick straight into the class and go through some of the slides that are there. I may fast forward through a couple, don't stress. It's you'll get all the relevant and important information that you do need. Before we get to that, there was on my page, actually, I think in the post about today's class, as well as I put it up regularly, you'll see this little graphic on Facebook and Instagram occasionally. Whenever you see that graphic, that's actually got the link to download this book, which is like your intro guide. So it's going to cover a lot of stuff that we're going to talk about today, as well as a few other little bits and pieces, like it's got the charts for the reflexology and things like that in it as well. You'll find that that particular book also on the website, tiatheoillady.com. So keep an eye out for that one. And like I said, just print it off. It's got some really basic stuff in it, but it answers all those first up questions that people have, what oil do I use, or how do I use it, or which way is most effective, or you said about dilute, how do I dilute? All of that is covered in that booklet. So download your copy. If you are following us tonight, please say hello. I like to know that we do have some people with us. And if you do make a comment, if you're following from, you're only following from the page because I haven't shared it anywhere else. So you'll only be seeing it from the page. Actually, that's an idea. I might share it to the group now while I'm thinking about it. Okay, hold on. No, it's not going to let me share it to the group. Okay, that's all right. It doesn't matter. We will, it will get seen, no doubt. I'll share it after class. The comment was that if you are in a group, I won't see your comments, but that's okay because I forgot to share it to the group. So that's there's an oil that we're going to discuss tonight, and that reminds me that I didn't use that particular one today. Hi, Susan. Thanks for joining us. So I do have someone joining us, so it's cool. I'm not just talking to a blank, to my screen, which I can see myself, but that's about it. Anyway, let's get to class. I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger, and if you do have any questions, please, as always, pop them in the comments. And as we go, I will try and answer them tonight. And if I don't get to them tonight, or you don't ask it tonight, but you ask it tomorrow, just pop it in the comments and we will definitely get to it. So we're going to do Essential Oils Made Easy tonight, like I said. My team is the Together Inspiring Amazing team. You will find us at theoilhut.com. So basically anyone who has a wholesale account with doTERRA within my tree is part of the Together Inspiring Amazing team, and Susan's one of those, and I'm glad to have her along. Righto. I've already introduced myself, so we'll skip that one. Tonight we are going to learn, or I'm going to empower you with 3 really cool things about oils, 3 ways to use oils, and then we'll have a quick discussion on how you can get oils into your home because, that's where you're going to use them. So that's where we need them. Okay, the 3 cool things about essential oils is they are safe, effective, and affordable. Okay, they are 100% natural and safe. They've got no side effects and no addictions. And that's because they do come straight from the plant. There is no synthetics. There is no Um, uh, what's the other one? No fragrant, no mineral oils. There's no additives added to them. It's all right. I've got children coming in through doors and trying to get my attention. Love working from home. Um, so, no addictions. They are very, very powerful, as the little diagram there says, 50 to 70% more powerful than the herb itself. But apart from that, they actually leave your body really quickly as well. And that's the one I like. They talk about it taking like 20 seconds for the oil to actually get into your body. And okay, it doesn't leave it that quickly, but it does leave within about 24 hours. So after 24 hours, you'll find that there is no trace of that oil in your body. Now, the beauty of that is that if you then use it again tomorrow, then you're not getting that build-up on your liver or your kidneys that you do with some pharmaceuticals that you can take for pain relief and other things. So you don't build up that immunity to it, which means that it is as effective when you use it tomorrow as it was today. It's also as effective next time you use it as it was today. You don't build up that immunity, like I said. They are more effective than modern approaches, and that's because your body understands it. Your body reads it and knows that it is natural and it can use it and it can clear the blood and do all those beautiful things, and then it leaves. Your body innately knows this, and so your body works with it. It's not fragrant, it's not synthetic, it doesn't fight your body, it doesn't trigger your brain to have an allergy reaction. It doesn't do all those things. Now, things like allergy reaction, sure, sometimes you do. Both Susie and myself have experienced cinnamon oil. Now, that is one experience that you only do once. Okay, I had it on my hand. I'd been making bath bombs or something, which in tiny amounts in a blend was really nice and it worked. But I had it on my hand, and what I didn't realize was when I went like this, how much of it I had on my hand. And within seconds, I literally had a massive red welt on my face. So, yeah, they are safe and effective, but you need to use them correctly. And that's why I've got the little booklet. That's why I do the classes every week, so that you don't have to be worried about them, but you have to know about them. So there is a big difference. They do work out more affordable. I think they do. You know, the example I use, if we're going to talk price, I'll talk frankincense because it is not the most expensive oil we have, but it's definitely up there, and it's $120 a bottle. Saying that, there are nearly 300 drops of frankincense in a bottle. And if I'm using that for that Zen out bath, and that's all I'm using it for, I'm using 2 drops at a time. Okay, so 150 baths I will get out of that bottle for $120. I'm going to guarantee there is no bath wash, bath oil that you buy that you will get 150 washes for $120. And I get it wholesale, so I don't even pay $120. So for me, I think they are super affordable once you work out how to get them. And that's what we'll talk about a little bit later. Across the bottom there, we've got 3 beautiful oils. I love these 3. 2 of them I find for me are more practical ones. These are my first aid ones. They're ones that I will have in my house as part of my first aid, oh, as part of my first aid kit. So the peppermint is energizing and it promotes clear breathing and it cools the body and it relieves head tension. So it is a super practical oil to have on hand. On Guard has had a massive workout in my house over the last 2 years. It has been a favourite for, since I started, but it has definitely had a super workout the last 2 years. And that's because this one is for a healthy immune system. which we all want at the moment. Okay, it is cleansing for home and hands. It comes in a sanitizing mist. It comes in a foaming hand wash. It comes in an oil bottle. It comes in a roller, the laundry detergent. There is a whole range based on the amazing properties of the combination of oils that are in On Guard. So the oil itself is often in diffusers around my house. Uh, I have a roller bottle of it in my car, as well as the sanitizing mist. So, if I'm out and want to sanitize my hands, I use that one because it's non-drying and it smells great. And yep, it's an all-round phenomenal oil, the On Guard. Uh, from the American warehouse, you can actually get capsules that are On Guard. And I will say I've been taking those every single day for at least 18 months just to keep my immune system nice and strong because I've got teenagers. I don't have time to get sick, basically. So using the On Guard as part of my stay healthy or stay boost my immune system. So On Guard is definitely one to think about. Thank you, Susan, for sharing it to the group for me. Lavender. Lavender is probably the most versatile oil that around. It does everything. I mean, they've got three things there that it does, and it's absolutely brilliant as for those. But I've got a whole book just on lavender. That's how phenomenal lavender is and what it can do and how it can help the healing process and the calming and just, yeah, antibacterial, just everything. So an amazing oil is your lavender. Now, those three oils are all in the Home Essentials Kit, the Family Essentials Kit. They are in the Nature Solutions Kit. So the three of those, along with the next few that we'll talk about, are actually in a lot of kits together. So really, really popular oils. Even peppermint, lavender, and lemon are in like the little 3 introductory oil kit. So they everybody knows that they are phenomenal and very multi-purpose would be the word I was looking for. Okay, how do we use them? I've mentioned a whole pile of things just then in that little babble, but how do we use them? So we use them aromatically, topically, and internally. Now, I'll start it internally today. It says there in water, in veggie caps, or under your tongue. Okay, now internal use has been and still is a very controversial sort of subject. For me, now that I've been with doTERRA for 5 years, I feel a lot more comfortable using my oils and talking about using them internally than when I first started. When I first became an aromatherapist, basically we were told don't do it. You can't take oils. And to be honest, I don't think that the quality was there, and that is why. Because back then, people just didn't realize that there was a difference between essential oil and fragrant oil, for example. They didn't realize that there was a difference between a good essential oil and a cheap, not so good essential oil. And so, if we were sort of going, oh, yeah, no, you can take them, and somebody went, well, I've got lavender. It cost me $2 at the discount shop. Yeah, no, that one's not the same and definitely doesn't do the same. So there is a much higher awareness now of the effects of fragrant oil and that whole synthetic chemical reaction in our heads, as well as and pure essential oils. So doTERRA, we'll get to that. doTERRA are phenomenally amazing, beautiful, pure essential oils. So I'm super confident to put a drop of green mandarin in my water, for example, which is really yummy and tastes like cordial instead of without the calories. So I love that. But it also works on my joints. So it does a few different things. So you can definitely, I know Claire loves the peppermint in her tea, and she likes the doTERRA peppermint in her tea, because then she can have the same tea all the time. So it doesn't matter where she is, if she has her bottle of peppermint, she knows that she's going to enjoy her cup of tea. In the veggie caps, you can make your own. There's a lot of information on it. And when you are thinking about using your oils internally, I do recommend that you look at information that you feel super confident in what you're about to do. So do your research, find the information, check the books. There's stuff in all the books about how to do it, how to make your veggie caps, how much to put in, things like that. Haven't made my own because doTERRA have a great range that pretty much has covered my needs. You know, when I was still menopausal, perimenopausal, I used the Tri-Ease regularly because I had itchy skin, was one of those fun side effects of being perimenopausal. So I used the Tri-Ease every day, and that was brilliant, and that helped stop the itch. I've also used the On Guard, especially now. Before, I used to only use it if I got a bit of a sniffle or whatever. But since the world pandemic, I have been taking On Guard every single day, because I do go to market. Or well, I haven't this year, but last year I was going to markets, and so I was taking it to protect myself that way. This year I've still been taking it because it's actually been really nice not to have a bad cold at all during the year. So I've still been taking it to boost my immune system that way. But again, they're already ready-made, the capsules that I take. So they've got a few other ones. I take the Copaiba and the DDR Prime in capsule form as well. Under your tongue, I have done it, and it's not one I do regularly. But I know that Dr. Hill talks a lot about putting a drop of frankincense under the tongue for just brain function and cellular response, things like that. So he puts a drop of frankincense. You just basically tip it onto your finger, put it under your tongue, and that works. And I know Sam uses it as well. So when Sam gets the shakes from her MS, she uses the Copaiba under the tongue and gets immediate results. So it's definitely something to think about. It's not one that I do on a regular basis, but I do use my oils topically every single day, whether it's in my shampoo, my skincare, roller blends, which are diluted with fractionated coconut oil, like we can see there. That is probably my favorite way to use them, because I don't have to think about it. If I walk out of the room, I'm still getting the benefit because the oils come with me. Where if I've got my diffuser on, that's really effective if I'm in and out of that same space all day. But by using the oils, and I use them as my perfume of a nighttime, I use them down my neck to release the tension of the day. The one I mentioned earlier was Intune. I haven't used my Intune today, so the fact that I'm actually getting full sentences out is is a bonus, because when I don't, that's when I know I haven't used Intune for a while. But Intune comes in a roller, and again, I just use it on my wrists and on my pulse points, and that helps me process my day. That particular one, that's one of the ones that's definitely a brilliant one for the school kids, because it's called the Focus Blend, and so it's about focus. So with the kids, they can use it same pulse points in the morning, or even down their spine, so down the middle of their back. That's a really good way to get it into their system to help them focus on the task on hand. And it all, for me, it helps process everything. So instead of having 50,000 thoughts roaming around my head, they're actually, more in order. They're more filed, they're processed, so that I can access the information that I need more effectively. So I love the Intune, and one of the major ingredients of it is frankincense. So it is a beautiful one. We'll talk about frankincense a little bit more in a minute. Now, your diffuser is brilliant. And we do have diffusers going here regularly. And our favourite oils in the diffusers at the moment are On Guard, always a given. On Guard's good. I use that one especially at the diffuser near my front door, because then if on the off chance I have people arrive, because we do still get some deliveries and things, then On Guard is that smell, that effect straight there. So with the airborne germs, cleansing the air and things. So that one is really good. Out in my living area where everybody, walks past, and it's sort of like the gateway to where the kids' bedrooms are, things like that, I've been using the Adaptive, and that is another brilliant oil for the kids, for the whole family, really. It is a beautiful calming oil. Now, it's a blend, and I just put it in the diffuser, and it is great for the anxiety. It's great for stress levels. It's just that whole calmness. That's what I've been trying to create, because there's 4 of us here all the time at the moment, or a lot of the time. So it's been the Adaptive's been getting a bit of a workout at my house, and the reason I haven't used Intune this morning is because I've been using the Adaptive topically as well as aromatically. Okay, next. I talked about a minute ago about some vitamins, about taking some of the supplements, taking your oils in capsule form. This is one of doTERRA's, well, says it's its number 1 product, and it is phenomenal. Okay, one of those bottles, where are we? Which one? Okay, the Alpha CRS, the one on top, that's the one for cellular energy and longevity. That is an essential oil blend in a capsule form, that one. So that's got some amazing oils in it that work on the body, on doing all those brilliant things. Then you've got your omegas, which is your fatty acids in the right ratio, and your microplex, which is your whole food multivitamin and mineral complex. So the 3 of those together work amazingly. And like most of the oils, most of the supplements, I can't guarantee that you will start to take it and feel phenomenal. But I guarantee that if you take it for 3 months and stop taking it, you'll notice the difference. Okay. So it slowly, gets your body feeling better, working better. Like anything, you really do need to give it 3 months to feel the full effects. But just ask Tani. Tani and I have had this discussion many times, that you don't notice it so much when you're on it, but on it, you notice the difference. So this is a great one. And price wise, this one is definitely worth having your own wholesale account. For the 25% off, definitely. But it means that literally every 4 months you get a pack free. Okay, so if you do it on a loyalty rewards, on a rewards program, you will build up points, and you will, at the end of 3 months, get your 4th bottle, your 4th set free. So it is a great way to do it, and definitely worth having a wholesale account for that reason. Back to some of the oils. I mentioned lemon. Lemon is in the intro pack with peppermint and lavender. And lemon is brilliant. It smells great. So one, you can use it in your cooking. Okay, I had to cut, the recipe wanted like just one wedge of lemon the other day. And I just thought, I'm not wasting the whole lemon for that. So I put a drop of lemon oil in it instead. And it was yummy. It was good. But it's also really good in skincare, in just clearing your body. Like you put a drop of lemon in your water, and that will help cleanse the body as well. And you can also put it in a spray bottle with water and use it to clean your house. You can use it by itself, or with the water, or you can add it to the On Guard for a slightly different smell and get the super cleanliness around your house. So great oil is the lemon. Digestion. This one is for upset tummies, okay, motion sickness, nausea. You can use it at meal times for improved digestion, but I do recommend that if you've got an issue with your digestion, actually get it looked at and find out what you are dealing with first, okay? If it is something that literally you just need some enzymes, then look at the digestion or the the which one? Zendocrine is the other one to have a look at as well. And then we've got the what other? I've lost, forgotten the word. Anyway, we do have some other enzyme supplements and things as well. Ice Blue. This one is lifesaver, okay, because I don't know whether you know, but years ago I had a car accident and I have had residual aches from that and issues with my back. So Ice Blue has just been an absolute godsend. So I use this one whenever they get too achy, whenever they're sore. Great also for head tension. So you can put a drop on your fingers and just do this, or put it in a roller, roll it up the back of your head where the tension is, where you feel it. And it comes in a rub, which is over there. The rub it's in a tube about this big. Now, with that, that's really good if you've been exercising, for example, because you can put a little bit on your hand and rub it into like your glutes and your legs and wherever you're achy that way. So for any large areas, that one is a brilliant one to use in the rub form. And this month, and only till the 15th, so you've got another 7 days till the 15th, if you open a wholesale account with a PV value of 175. So look at some of the kits. Okay, if the PV value is over 175, you'll actually get Ice Blue oil and Ice Blue rub for free. Plus, by enrolling this month, if you let us do the paperwork, so don't. I love it when you go onto the website and do it yourself. But at the moment, let us do the paperwork for you because there's another bonus oil in there as well as part of the Grow program. So Ice Blue is phenomenal. And if you've got kids that have been, running around, or they've been riding their bikes out in the bush all day, or they're just growing and they're getting growing pains, your Ice Blue is really good for that one. So again, another good one for the kids. Now, if you find that they're still homeschooling and they're getting a lot of tension in their back of their neck, then this is a really good one just to put a little bit in the back of their neck around that lunchtime to get them through the afternoon so they can get all the work done. Easy Air. We were talking about this one yesterday, actually, because it's all about the respiratory system. It's about opening the lungs, the sinuses, for you breathing easier. And it also, as part of that, promotes clear breathing day and night. So whilst it doesn't specify it there, I've heard that it is brilliant if you've got a snorer in your house. Put Easy Air in the diffuser and it helps open the airways and helps them breathe better so they don't snore as much. So this one is a great one. Now, you may have noticed those couple of little letters across the top as we've talked, and this particular one only has A and T across the top. Now, that's because we can only use this one aromatically or topically. We do not use this one internally. And you'll find that if we go back to Ice Blue, it will be the same. I just forgot to mention it. Okay. All righto. Wild Orange. Absolutely love Wild Orange. Uplifting to the mood. Now, the simplest way to use this one drop on your hand. Okay. And just breathe it in. And that 2 seconds of mindfulness, it's amazing the shift in your mood that you will get from that, and the pick me up and the energy. Breathe it a couple of times, but it is phenomenal. This is one I like. I like the smell of the wild orange in my car, And I like the citruses with some of my other blends. Like I use the Balance blend a lot as well. And I like to put a citrus in with it. Love the Balance by itself, but it is, for me, it's brilliant when I add a citrus oil to it. So I love this one. Again, this one can be taken internally, and it's like orange cordial without the calories. This is my fave. Frankincense is just beautiful. Now, I've got bottles of it, but I don't always use it from the bottle. If I'm doing that Zen bath with 2 drops, totally from the bottle. But for me, frankincense is in the Intune. So in the Intune, 1, it's cheaper. 2, it's got some other beautiful oils in it, and it just smells amazing. So I love using that one as my perfume, especially when I'm going out, and it just helps keep me calm. And like I said, for me, it helps process all that stuff going on in my head. It is the anti-aging oil. So for me, I use the Virage Skincare, which is one of the doTERRA skincare ranges, which is based on the Soluble, which is frankincense, along with some other beautiful, beautiful oils. So whilst I may not use the bottle every single day, I use frankincense every single day. Helps the cells perform optimally. I take the DDR Prime capsules every day, and they have frankincense in them. So amazing oil, this one. Next, how do we purchase it? So I have mentioned a couple things there. So you can buy it. You can just ring me up, send me a message, contact any of the team and go, look, I'm after frankincense, for example, and that's fine. If we do it that way, we do need to charge recommended retail price. That's in our contracts as advocates, that we do them at recommended retail if we're selling retail. Okay, if you go in through the website and do it retail, you will get charged postage. So it's completely up to you how you want to purchase it. For me, wholesale makes sense, okay, because you get the products, you get them 25% off, and they get delivered direct to your door. So you just open your own account, your own wholesale account. At the moment, let us do the paperwork, but open your own wholesale account. You can order what you want when you want. Okay, so if you just want to order every now and then and you've got 1 or 2 favorites, and when you start to run out, you'll order that one again, you can still have a wholesale account and do that. Okay, the other way is the third one, and that's having a wholesale account, setting up a loyalty rewards order, which means that you sort of commit to ordering every single month. So at the moment, I'm committed. I'll be doing my order on Friday. So I do my order once a month. And so, if any of my friends need anything, they can ask. And if I haven't put my order in yet, I'll add it to my order. Otherwise, that's when I get my products. So that's when I order my Intune and my DDR Prime and my skincare and currently my laundry detergent and my shampoos. I order all of those things once a month on loyalty rewards. Now I do that because with the loyalty rewards, not only do I get the wholesale product, if I place my order before the 15th of the month, I get the free product of the month. Plus, I get points, and those points can then be used to get free product. So, the laundry detergent, yes, every now and then I sort of think, okay, it's expensive, but then I remember that I use my points. It costs me nothing that way. So it's like a bonus for buying my shampoo and my skincare through doTERRA. So I get my laundry detergent free, and it smells good and my clothes like it. So, you've got to have a look at what works for you. Now, some people tell me I don't want to be locked in. You are not locked in. Okay, you can change your order every single month. And if you don't want it, it literally is a phone call and you go, you know what, I'm not doing loyalty rewards this month. And they go, okay, and they cancel it. It's that simple. So it is definitely worthwhile having a look at having your own wholesale account. anyone that has a wholesale account with doTERRA from that comes in under myself or anyone in my team. Literally, I just embrace you all and call you my team. So we have a page specifically about education and different things there, and we also have the Together Inspiring Amazing team page team group, which we add friends, family, and that's where we put lots of recipes and ideas in that particular one. This is one of the kits that I mentioned before that has those oils that we talked about. You will notice that none of the kits have orange oil in it, yet we talked about orange. Orange is brilliant and it's not in any of the kits, but the good thing is anyone, anytime, if you order, open your own wholesale account through anyone in my team, I send you out a bottle of orange oil with a couple of other little things to welcome you to the team. This kit is one of the bigger ones, and it just, as you can see, it covers all sorts of things there. So, you've got your first aid ointment there, you've got your carrier oil, your foaming hand wash. This is the ice blue we talked about, the rub. You've got toothpaste, you've got easy air in the vapor stick. You've got your past tense here. This is the one I use of a night time to relieve the tension. You've got your Clary Calm, which is your hormone. If you've got girls in your house, you need that one. And then you've got a whole pile of oils and a box to put them in. So this is a super kit. Now with this one, this is enough PV at the moment, enough points value to get the free product from the Grow campaign that's happening at the moment, as well as the ice blue and extra ice blue rub and extra ice blue oil. So it is a good option, that one. Where are we? Home Essentials. This is, if you're being proactive, this is a super one. Just has your 10 oils in it. They are amazing. I've realized I'm using the slideshow that I haven't updated. I've picked up my old one, which is fine. The oils are spot on. I think this kit is actually now $339 because it actually has a bottle of fractionated coconut oil in it as well. Anyway, I'm going to just flick through this because I think, yep, okay. Nice to realize that I've hit my old the wrong slideshow when I've set it up. That's because today just disappeared on me and all of a sudden it was 8 o'clock. Anyway, there are a whole pile of kits that are worth looking at. One of my favorites though, and I actually have the picture of it. So let me get the picture of my favorite kit up because we were talking about using oils with kids and this kit is brilliant. Now, where am I? Let me just, okay, I want to get rid of that one. Right. Okay. Here I am. I'm over here now. This kit, I'm just going to stand behind it. This kit is the Emotional Wellness Kit. Now, this kit has in it a diffuser and 5 oils. Now, you've got, as you can see there, or possibly see there, you've got Citrus Bliss, which is your uplifting one. You've got Elevation, which is the joyful blend. You've got Balance that I talked about. Balance is your nice grounding blend. And that's why I like it with the citrus. I like to pop that uplift in with it. So you can use your Citrus Bliss or you can use your orange or tangerine, any of them with the Balance. You'll sort of see the little crisscrossies at the bottom there. You can mix and use the oils together, or they are phenomenally brilliant as standalone blends anyway. You've got Lavender Peace, which is a great one for anxiety, especially if you mix it with Balance, but it's a good one for sleeping, for just that evening calm down one. And then you've got the Adaptive, which is the beautiful oil that I've been using a lot of lately for that whole anxiety aspect of things. Now, this kit is also a brilliant kit, and this is the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit. It does come in the touch version, which is the roller bottles, but it also comes in the 6 bottles that you can use in your diffuser. So motivate. For the kids, motivate. So if you're struggling to get them out of bed in the morning, I like the Motivate roller, and I roll it on my daughter's feet. And it's kind of like that whole reminder to her body that it's time to get up. She's got work to do. So I use that one on her. If they're stuck on an assignment, surprisingly, the passion blend, because it's inspiring, it's for creativity, it's brilliant. So if they're really stuck on something, that would be the one to have happening in the diffuser, or again, roll it, use it as a perfume. Your cheer, if it's just all overwhelming, it's all too much, cheer is your uplift one. So it's a really nice one to pop in there. Forgive, you know, can't beat ourselves up. We're not at fault at the moment. It's the world is what it is. So forgive is a great one if you feel like you've been taking on the weight of the world. Forgive is a beautiful one to just let it go. So, and then you've got your console and your peace. And I know Mel loves the peace for her anxiety. She uses that one. So I've mentioned a few different ones, and that is definitely one of the beauties of using essential oils, is that if you don't have the oil that I've mentioned, you may have something else that will do the same job. Or if you've only got 5, 6 oils, you'll find whilst you might read about this, and this, you've got an oil that's going to cover that and do that. So they are very multi-purpose and useful. So they are quite amazing. So I did mention a few different kits in there. If you go to theoilhut.com, you will find all the kits, and they're actually listed with all their ingredients, all the oils that are in them, all the products that are in the kits with prices and things like that. Normally, I'd tell you just to jump in from the website, but if you go to the website and suss it out and go, you know what, I want my own kit, or I want to do this, then send me a message and I'll make sure that we do that so that you can take advantage of the freebies that are on offer at the moment. So, if we have no questions, and we don't have any questions, so that's good. Like I said, feel free to pop any in the comments. Feel free to message me at any time, and if I'm around, I will answer it. Otherwise, I will get back to you, and I'm usually pretty good. Usually within the 24 hours, I will get back to you with a direction or an answer for that one. So that's it. I'm going to leave it at that tonight, and I will be back next Wednesday. And I have no idea what I'll talk about next week, but that's all right. Oh, wait, no, I do know. I've got a secret well, not a secret, but I do have. I got hold of a great presentation this week. So I haven't actually had a chance to go right through it myself, but I think we will do that next week. So in the US, we have a brand new cleaning range that is coming out. Now, products like that normally come out in the US around the September, October global convention, and then we get them about March in the Australia warehouse. In that interim period, if you've got your own wholesale account, you can order from the US. So we might do that one next week. Otherwise, it'll be something. We'll come up with something for sure. If you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments or send me a message, and we will get to those. And in the meantime, have a good week. See you later.